Say no. Why we struggle with no? For many of us, saying no can feel like walking a tightrope. On one side lies guilt, and on the other, fear of disappointing someone. We often say yes, not because we want to, but because we feel obligated. We don't want to come off as rude, selfish, or uncaring. We want to be liked, to keep the peace, to maintain relationships, even if it costs us our time, energy, and peace of mind. But what if I told you that learning to say no is one of the most powerful things you can do? That it's not a rejection, but a redirection of your time, your energy, and your life. Let's explore why no might be the most important word you ever learn to say with confidence. 1. The true cost of always saying yes. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. Time is a limited resource. When you fill your calendar with things you don't actually want to do, you leave no room for what truly matters to you. Say yes to working late every night? You say no to family dinners? Say yes to every favor? You say no to your own rest. Say yes to social events you dread? You say no to meaningful solitude. Saying yes without intention can silently drain you. It can lead to burnout, resentment, and even a loss of identity. You begin to feel like you're living someone else's life, on someone else's terms. 2. No is a boundary, not a betrayal. Saying no doesn't make you a bad friend, partner, employee, or family member. In fact, it's one of the most honest and loving things you can do, for both yourself and others. Here's why. Saying no sets boundaries. Healthy boundaries are essential for mutual respect and balanced relationships. Saying no builds trust. When you're honest about your capacity and limits, people learn to trust that you mean it when you say yes. Saying no prevents resentment. Doing things out of obligation rather than genuine desire builds frustration, which can damage relationships over time. Think of boundaries as invisible fences that protect your energy and well-being. A no is like putting up a gate that says, I care about you and I care about myself too. 3. When to say no. Sometimes it's obvious when to say no, but often it's not. Here are a few situations where saying no is not just okay. It's necessary. When it compromises your values. If something goes against what you believe in, saying no protects your integrity. When you're already overwhelmed, adding more to an already full plate helps no one, not even the person asking. When it's not your responsibility, just because you can do something doesn't mean it's your job to do it. When it feels wrong in your gut, your intuition is a powerful guide. If something feels off, trust yourself. When it's manipulation disguised as a favor, watch out for guilt trips or pressure tactics. A true request respects your right to decline. 4. How to say no gracefully and firmly. Saying no doesn't have to be aggressive. It can be kind, clear, and respectful. Here are a few ways to do it. The simple no. Thank you for thinking of me, but I have to pass. Short, sweet. No explanation required. The delayed. No. Let me think about it and get back to you. This gives you space to reflect without pressure. Just make sure to follow up. The redirect. I'm not able to help, but you might try other option resource. Helpful without sacrificing your boundaries. The honest no. I'm stretched thin right now and need to prioritize my health, family, time. Honesty fosters understanding. People often appreciate your vulnerability. The reaffirming no. I care about you and I want to support you, but I can't commit to this right now. This shows care while staying true to yourself. 5. What happens when you start saying no? At first, saying no might feel awkward. You might worry what others will think. You might face pushback, especially from people who are used to hearing you say yes. That's normal. But here's what also happens. You gain time and energy for what truly matters. You build confidence in your decisions. You attract healthier relationships, ones built on respect, not people-pleasing. You get to know yourself better because you're finally honoring your inner voice. Saying no creates space. And in that space, you'll rediscover your priorities, your passions, and your power. 6. Dealing with the guilt. Guilt is the echo of old programming. It's the voice that says, you're selfish, you're letting people down, or you should do more. But here's the truth. You are not responsible for other people's feelings. You're responsible for your own well-being. And saying no is an act of self-respect, not selfishness. To manage guilt, try this. Acknowledge it. I feel guilty, but I know this choice is right for me. Reframe it. Saying no allows me to show up more fully in the places that matter. Affirm yourself. I deserve to set boundaries. My time and energy are valuable. Saying no is saying yes to yourself. Every time you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you're saying yes to something that does. Yes to rest. Yes to clarity. Yes to your goals. Yes to meaningful relationships. Yes to your peace of mind. You are allowed to choose yourself, not just once in a while, but every day. 8. Conclusion. Make no your superpower. Saying no isn't negative. It's intentional. It's powerful. It's necessary. You don't need to explain your no. You don't need to apologize for it. You just need to believe that you're worth protecting, and you are. So go ahead, practice in small ways. Say no to overcommitting. Say no to draining relationships. Say no to guilt-driven decisions. And with every no you speak, feel the space it opens for freedom, for joy, for the life you actually want.